Hello guys, it's me Shinslam, and this is Anthem. Hello, welcome. Whew. Okay, it's in time. Awesome. Okay, what's this? Damn it, what is this voice? Wait. Damn it. Okay, let's try this out again. Refresh. Man. That is so unlucky. Okay, hope it will work now. Let's see. It's not available, but it's the time now. What the hell?
So, nej!
I guess, guys, we just have to wait for this. Like, come on. Damn it, boys, that is so unlucky. We just have to wait. Yeah, we'll just have to wait. Oh man. Wait, what does this say? Damn it, boys. Come on. EA. This is EA. Does it say? Oh, damn. Yeah, I know, salty. Damn it. Yeah, some people say it's they're logged in, but it doesn't work. Oh man, why do they? Well, we hope that it works, guys. Any suggestions of what we will play when we're waiting? Let's see here. Damn it. Oh. Yo, we may be in now. Oh man. Yeah, it's gonna be 7 o'clock, guys. Not 6 o'clock. Well, that's sad. I wanna go out and be a javelin. Not I'll wait in the main loading screen. Come on, guys. Come on, BioWare. You can do this. You can handle this. We're gonna make it. We're gonna play today. I guess it's gonna be I don't know, night stream today. Damn it. Let's check Twitch and see if anybody's online. Lol, what the hell
You're gonna
is
get inside
this?
this demo. You're gonna get in that mech. You're gonna absolutely destroy every single bot, every single NPC. Yeah, it's about you. It's about me. Or is it about you?
Okay, he's going
If
crazy.
you want to think about it, then what do you want to think about? Huh? You got a zit on your left cheek. Look.
What would you do if I sang out of tune?
God, I bet my car looks elegant going through this scenery.
Oh, you look cold.
We do this, guys. We do this.
Oh, mind my roof. Ow. Whoa.
Hammond slap's going well.
So that's going well.
Yeah, the same
So
here.
that's going well.
Yeah, the same.
So that's going well.
Oh, okay, guys, let's wait. Lol, yeah, right. This was supposed to be a VIP demo, and now it's like... It feels like everyone has it. Okay, I'm gonna go AFK, and then check back later. Guys, this is... Origin is offline. Go in Origin, try again. Okay. Jesus.
Fuck! Niets.
Som var den mest värdefulla spelaren förra matchen. Man vann med 1-0 mot...
Later on we'll shout out Sean's game. Right, whilst we are waiting for the server to be available to us all, again, we are aware that currently they are showing us at capacity. We do want everyone to get in today if we can, so do stick around with us. In the meantime, let's take a look at how the Javelin customization options.
Oh, yes,
when
please.
we come back, we'll talk some more about...
Thank you.
Welcome to the Anthem gameplay series. In this first video, we'll take a look at story, progression, and customization. The world of Anthem is a chaotic and ever-changing world, abandoned by the Shaper Gods. Humanity survives either in fortified cities or with the use of javelin exosuits. Javelins are key to your survival by giving you superhuman abilities. Fly, swim, fight, and explore anywhere within the world. That's where you and your friends come in. Part explorer, protector, and adventurer. You are an elite group of pilots called freelancers that are sworn to protect humanity and uncover the mysteries of the world. In the world, the dangers all stem from one mysterious power.
The Anthem of Creation is everything. To control it is everything.
Okay, but what could he even do with it?
What could he do with the power of life and death, creation and destruction?
He would be a god. Imagine all the good that we could do. We decide what's best for the world. The power of pure creation at our fingertips.
Your story begins in the middle of this conflict. It will be up to you to head out on missions, silence Shaper movements, confront enemy factions, and most importantly, ensure that the Dominion do not get their hands on the Anthem of Creation. Before you head out on these missions, you need to prepare your javelin. Unlock 4 base javelin suits and then build any number of loadouts to customize them for different playstyles. The Interceptor is built for speed, lightning fast and incredibly agile to get in and out of harm's way. The Ranger is built for precision, highly versatile, and ready to unleash firepower. The Colossus is built to deal destruction. What it lacks in agility, it makes up for in brute strength and defensive combat power. The Storm is built for extraordinary elemental attacks, devastating power, and light armor. No matter which javelin you choose, your loadout can be customized and augmented to match your gameplay style. Your javelin ability has everything to do with the gear you use. Your gear score is the indication of how powerful your javelin is. Each javelin has the following slots: 2 for offensive gear, 1 for support gear, 2 weapons, 6 components, and 1 ultimate power that is unique to each javelin type. In this case, we have 4 loadouts ready to go for the Ranger. Each one I've set up for different playstyles. Let's have a look at my team support specialist. We are using the Venom Darts and a Frost Grenade for offensive gear. This will be great for applying ice and acid status and for setting up combos. For support gear, we are using the Bulwark Point, which places a spherical shield in the battle. For weapons, we have a Hammerhead Assault Rifle and the Semi-Auto Sniper Rifle. One will give medium-range damage, while the other allows for fantastic long-range damage. For my 6 components, I have a selection of items that will help keep my weapons at maximum performance. Before you head out, you have a choice on a number of objectives and ways to play. Continue your critical story mission, pick up quests from people in the fort, including your crew, enter one of the formidable strongholds, or explore the open world in free play. Let's start by checking in with Halleck and continue with one of our story missions.
Just us in the Dominion now.
Good. It's a freelancer job. Always has been.
Let's start by
Ready to jump in one?
Ready when you are. We've got your back. You go there and you kick some ass.
In this first fight, we are going up against the Dominion Fury.
A Fury. The Dominion aren't playing games. Be careful.
The Fury hits incredibly hard and will regenerate itself. It will be important to keep moving and use cover or the Bulwark Point. 2 things to remember: protect yourself and time your attacks to do maximum damage in bursts. The Storm is set up for maximum damage using elemental attacks like Lightning Strike and Flaming Orb. Its quickening field will reduce cooldowns within its perimeter, allowing everyone to use their offensive powers more often. Timing your ultimate attacks with your team will ensure enemies like the Fury won't have a chance to regenerate.
There, you got them. You survived the Fury.
You best head back to the fort. I'll let Tassa know we need to talk.
At the end of each mission, head back to the fort. Collect your loot, customize your javelin, pick a new suit, and head out for more. This time, Let's enter free play. In free play, the map is open to you to explore the way you want, head in any direction, and discover endless activities and receive missions along the way. Run into other players on the map, or call in a friend when you need an extra set of weapons to take down the deadliest creatures the world has to offer. Here we see the Colossus and Interceptor are opposites in almost every way, making them a great pair in battle. The Colossus is built to be in the middle of the fight, with its heavy weapons and durable shield. Taunting enemies with battle cry will keep enemies focused on it. This will allow the Interceptor to charge in and out of the fight, inflicting its melee damage without being attacked. Powers like Wraith Strike will send out a shadow version of the Interceptor. Or use the target beacon to mark an enemy, then charge in with the Spark Dash to finish it off. In Anthem, build your ultimate arsenal of javelins. Head out into the world and unleash your power. Stay tuned for the next installment that shows you the expanding shared world of Anthem and its massive endgame, including a look at our strongholds.
Welcome back, folks. We're live on twitch.tv/AnthemGame as well as across the internet. We are, along with yourselves, waiting to get into these servers. We make all apology, of course, because we know you're as keen as we are to get into the game and show it off. Right, so what we were taking a look at there then was, of course, our This Is Anthem content. That was part one, talking about customization, talking about a lot of the javelins and basic abilities. There's so much information packed into that trailer there. Let's talk about customization first off, because again, you've had the ability to play around with this stuff. I spotted a tweet that came out of our event in New York yesterday, where someone had said that they'd spent all this time customizing their javelin suit, only for a developer to walk up behind and say, "Oh, can I have a go at this?" And within 5 seconds, they made something that just looks so much cooler. It's a really rich system.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the fact that you can change the material of each part of your suit, and then that affects how the color goes onto it, and like there's so much in-depth customization with just how it looks. And then obviously you've got your decals, you can change the actual armor itself on top of it, and then that's not even going into like the customization you have on your abilities, the components and things. Like, it just really does feel like it's yours and it's your personal. If you want to make a bright pink, I don't know, ranger suit,
which
feel
I
free.
did. I'm not lying, it was the first thing I did. And then Thomas and Ben from BioWare both walked up to me and said, "Oh, free them."
Not again.
I'm sorry, guys. I had to do it. You knew someone was going to do it. I wanted it to be me. Yeah, I went from that, and then I instantly went to a more tasteful gold blinged up Colossus.
Oh, yeah. Tasteful, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, wait for the full chrome.
I did that. That's the first thing I did. Full chrome on everything.
Stick out like a sore thumb in all
That was your first go-to.
That was my first.
Does it attract more lightning if you're full chrome?
Yeah.
Easter eggs. Let's talk loadouts then, because again, all the javelin suits that folks have the ability to play with, there are different loadouts that people can get involved with and people can mess around with. And of course, everything's customizable. So if you prefer more DPS builds, if you're feeling more AoE stuff, again, that's what you have the ability to play around with various javelin suits. So we're taking a look there at Interceptor.
It's like so cool. I mean, I say her. I don't know why. Just to me, it just feels like.
I mean, there is a certain feminine look.
Could you
believe
Crusader Vision?
we can get it.
Oh! Have we got 2 out of 4?
Possibly.
Right, as promised then, we are going to play some of this, even if again, just after one of us playing, we'll join with Sean later on. Right now then, Sean, you started at the start of the demo, you're in Fort Tarsis.
There's no pressure.
It's all on you.
Okay, I'm just going to head towards...
Let's take a look around.
As you know, in Fort Tarsus, it's going to be in first-person mode. Of course, as soon as you get out onto your javelin, it's going to be in third-person. But for this, it's going to be in first-person. You get that crisp graphics as well, so you can get that it's that zoom in onto the fantastic character faces in, so you know when they're active.
Detail,
Look
like
at
the
that.
flags and everything down there.
Let's just hover as well on the character we're looking at here, Yarrow. For those who are familiar with BioWare and the devs responsible for making this, Yarrow bears a very certain resemblance to Thomas from the BioWare development team I spotted. You guys you met Thomas this week. But,
Yes. Here we go.
It's going to be hot.
Oh, you win as well?
I'm in as well.
See, we're all sneaking our
It's
way
happening.
in.
Hopefully you are at home as well.
Yeah, if you are having problems again, do feel free restart the application if you are playing on console. I'm playing here, so if that gives you faith and hope.
The floor. Look at the floor. It's a good floor.
Don't stop it. You're teasing me. And the wall.
some activities you're going to play in Anthem that you're going to need to do that. So you have the ability first off on the map screen here, if we go into this, to select the content that it is you're actually going to do. So if we tap into this. So this is the expedition map. This is where you'll see these various different icons.
best bit where you just get given like a bunch of medals. You're like, I don't know what any of these mean, but I feel good. So.
I kind of just wish they were kind of physical. I could just like wear them.
Yes.
All over the suit.
Hello.
I want like a Girl Guides band full of like Anthem medals.
Yeah, so you'll encounter this screen anytime you finish an activity in Anthem. Again, if you've been playing with friends, you also get to see your friends' javelin suits lined up alongside next to you. This is where you can start judging your friends and saying, what on earth have you done with your javelin suit here, and customised it.
Like Bumblebee.
It's deliberate that.
Yeah, absolutely. Spent a lot of time in the editor there.
Okay, and then again, you can choose to go back into Fort Tarsis. You will have seen, if you follow some of the devs on Twitter, that again, we've been teasing these additional locations that we're bringing into Anthem. We know a lot of you guys have been asking for a new social hub to be added into the game, so we're working on bringing a javelin hangar that you guys can invite your friends in, show off your different javelin suits, and launch your missions and expeditions from there.
Do you have multiple javelins in there? Is like all your suits sort of shown off?
You will potentially have that ability to again display them to your friends. So
cool. I like the idea of, you know, when you go into like the Iron Man thing, it's got all the suits lined up and you're just like, which almost identical suit should I wear today?
But yes, good evening to you all. This is our Anthem VIP demo launch stream. The VIP demo is available for folks to play this weekend. All you need to do is have pre-ordered the game. You can indeed do that by going to your retailer or buying the game digitally. If you go to the Xbox store, for example, and pre-order the game through there, you will get access to the demo this weekend. As well as that, if you're an EA Access or Origin Access subscriber, you'll be able to claim access to the demo too. Again, as I've been repeating throughout the stream, and a lot of you guys are pointing out in the chat, we are aware that there is a capacity issue. We are scaling our servers up to make sure that everyone can get in and play as soon as possible, but we want to make sure that the servers don't continually fall over by having these repeated connections. So we're doing it gradually, but we will get everyone in this evening. Right now, you have the four of us here on stream. I'm Adam, UK Community Manager for Anthem. We have Sean here, who's right now interacting with the Ranger suit here in Fort Tarsis. We have Leah and Ella, who both were able to play the game on Monday at one of our global launch capture events. So we're here to share with you their experiences and thoughts behind the game. And again, if you have questions in the chat, there's things you want to know about the game, do drop them in there. We are keeping an eye on it here so we can call those out to you. But yeah, right now we're back in Fort Tarsis. At night.
Sky.
Very
Whoa, go back up there. That's a lot. That's a lot of stars and potential life out there.
So the world of Anthem isn't set, on Earth. It's somewhere distant, somewhere different. Makes for some very pretty visuals indeed. But yeah, we can jump back into our javelin suit then, and we can queue up this mission with Matthias.
I like Matthias.
Yeah, he seems like a good dude.
He just seems, as a character, he just seems quite human. But you know what I mean? Like, he's quite realistic feeling, even though he's got like interesting sort of facial paint and stuff, which I really like. It's quite unique. But I think his voice acting and stuff is so nice as well.
Right, so we'll go into the map menu here then, and we'll select our mission that we have available for us. So this is our triple threat quest line. Again, this is available for everyone to play when you're playing the VIP demo this weekend. And then we'll queue ourselves up to start this.
No.
No. We're still doing that.
Meanwhile, we're staring at our own screens again. We know, same as you guys are, pressing those same loading buttons because we'd love to jump in and play. Same as you guys.
I'm just very, very lucky to be able to get it. Very lucky. And honoured, in fact.
You feel the glares of a lot of people right
I do feel the glares, I feel the pressure.
I know this guy.
But I am really, really enjoying it, and I hope that the servers will be working soon so you guys can jump on it. If you guys are enjoying this stream and feel as if you haven't bought the game but you want to get it, but maybe you want to, do remember that there will be a public demo next week. So if you haven't bought the game just yet and you want to try it, give it a go next week.
Not only that, but again, I'm sure your favourite content creators will be out there streaming the game this weekend.
Yeah.
Leah's already perked up.
I don't know what you're talking about. Definitely haven't planned to do this the entire weekend. I'm just really excited. Just like play with lots of different people and sort of experience different things.
Okay, I'm with my best mate Max.
Ooh,
I'm
nice.
happy to be.
You're not the only one here, so that's good.
No, that's good, yeah.
There is people here.
And I like how Max has already customised his javelin and gone for an incredibly blue look there. Made it very nice.
Yeah, can you see the Cortex? Is that a thing? Is that
So the Cortex, I think, is disabled in the demo.
That's probably for the best. All things considered.
But yes, there'll be lots of again, BioWare quality and standard lore for folks to dive into. To learn about how it is the world of Anthem and the creation of Anthem has come to be, the challenges that you're going to face in there, the different enemies. There's so much content based around that people will be able to play around with next week.
I don't really alarm that you are on fire.
Yeah. Thanks, Leah.
You are welcome. I like how it says in the corner cooled as well. You're on fire and it says cooled, and I really love that.
I may have to turn up the brightness on my TV, possibly. But either that or I just follow Max. He's got a bright blue.
Yeah, luckily the...
Max knows what he's doing, let's follow Max.
The objective marker is quite clear as well, so that's nice. Yeah. Oh, yep, no.
There we are.
Perfect landing as always, so.
I think the one thing, I think my javelin's going to slowly hate me, just from going, please just land me properly.
You're going to get back to the forge and they're going to be like,
what have you done to this?
this?
The knees are shot.
We have to repair the suspension one more time. Do you think there's suspension in a javelin suit? Sort of low-key, I don't really know.
I'm sure you need it for your ankles just to keep you.
Yeah. Stop yourself from breaking.
Am I with Max?
Max is just spawning in behind you there, yeah.
I get kind of scared thinking about the real life sort of suit though. Because like, I mean, you look, when you're getting into it, you get like a proper view of what's inside the suit or the padding and stuff. And I just think like, what if you like were trapped? What if your suit was disabled? You'd feel so like claustrophobic. It'd be terrifying.
I actually did find I got that experience just from watching those initial loading animations in Fort Tarsus, where you go from that first-person view into stepping into the suit.
Yeah.
Suddenly you kind of feel a bit like, oh, I'm actually in there.
Yeah. It's like, it's not just some sort of thing that's managed to cover you. It's like an actual suit that you've got into. It's scary.
Okay, so right now then, we've entered into this area. We've got our beacon at the top flashing up to say, hey, there are some clues over here.
Ooh.
Try and go and find them.
It's not the Wi-Fi signal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not your Wi-Fi.
Just checking my phone. Come on, Max, let's go.
Max is like, I know already.
Just follow me, mate.
Oh, no.
Oh.
He has no idea. Fool.
Okay. So is it over here? I really need to turn the brightness up, it's so dark.
So what it's telling you here then is it's telling you that what you're looking for is actually above you.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Not that much.
No, that's just a rock.
Don't get stuck in between.
Yeah.
My fears are coming true. Maybe it's not. Oh, it's okay.
Max has done it.
Thanks, Max.
Well, lad.
Max, you're the man, Max.
This is why you're playing a team, folks. This is why you're playing a team. Right, so now we've discovered that, then we're going to exit this area.
It's just there.
It's just that good.
Oh, it was just, so it wasn't above, it was below me.
This information. Nice. Can't work under these conditions.
Come on, Max.
So we've got to go back through these tunnels. It's really convenient there's a whole hole there just for us to come in. I'm really glad. Thank you. So what is that? It's just a nice little...
Yeah, so this is an area that you're going to return to later on in the quest. So we've just gone into it, we've discovered what it is that we want to. This is uncovering a mystery for us. Again, I'm being deliberately vague here because I know how protective everyone is of their stories. And then this is sending you off on a chase to hunt down Dominion, outside back in the world here.
And for some reason the Dominion just want to kill you. They're just rude. But
I mean, there's always bad guys, Someone always takes umbrage with you.
Yeah. You've killed everything else. You might as well.
Oh.
Why are you hesitating? You killed the living things.
I think it's because I want to impress Max.
Don't think you're a savage.
Yeah. I'll take that. Also, the loot looks nice as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed, and again, that's just a common item that you've picked up there. You will see that there are different colours for the different loot types that you will encounter in the game, including those extremely epic, super rare items, which have a lovely golden.
So the golden ones actually do drop in the world as well.
I'm sure there would be an incredibly low chance that it's definitely going to be on more of the much more difficult enemies rather than grabbits, which we don't.
You don't know. You might get a really nice grabbit skin. No.
You'll see it on YouTube in a few months, like best farming. Kill the grabbits, be ruthless. Oh, I hate these boys. The guys with the shields are very frustrating. As Storm anyway, when my abilities are not really doing much to them, and I'm like, I should shield you out. Oh. I like how it's quite forgiving their aiming, so it kind of makes it nice that when you are zooming around, flying, dodging, you can still aim at them without being super punished for not being 10,000% precise, which is specific. Just showing off now.
Yeah.
Right, what are we doing?
Okay.
So Dominion.
For folks who are playing in the VIP demo this weekend, again, you're going to get access to some currency, which will allow you to play around with some of the purchase options. A quick note on that, as well as the XP and the loot drops, you may find that we've changed the values just so that you guys can get to experience more of the demo this weekend. So if you find that when the game comes out, you accrue currency slower, if you find that you level up slower, that is intentional. We have hyped it up, we have amped it up whilst you're playing the demo this weekend. Credit to Sean here. Again, first experience with the game, yet to die.
Yeah. I mean,
and I'm not saying that just to jinx it.
It's been so close every time as well.
Yeah. The one thing you know about me is that I nearly die, but I never die until now. I've jinxed it. I've jinxed it. Oh! Once.
Actual 1 HP.
That is ridiculous. You are the jammiest person. Oh no, maybe don't do that.
First of all, I'm jammy because I'm playing the game.
Oh, it might be over for you now.
No, I'm fine. I'm all good.
Does it do that? Does it sort of hold you at the last
Well,
second?
I don't think you can die from flame damage.
I believe in your dots, it will just make you incredibly vulnerable.
Okay.
So you won't need much to finish you off after that.
Not quite as jammy. Give me a free pass.
And yeah, we're entering sort of the final phase of this mission here before we return into the inside areas.
You're getting all those medals on the right as well.
Plus
Slayer, which is quite cool because you've got these like mini objectives, haven't you, to complete. Like each time you go into a free play, you can be like, oh, get like 10 enemy kills with headshots or something. So you gotta go in.
Am I gonna die? In the chat,
You are.
am I gonna die?
Eventually, we all die.
Anyway, I hope you're enjoying the game.
Oh no! You're in the worst position right now.
Yeah.
You're overheated. You've got no health.
Max has run away.
Where is my saviour? I love that you just keep running into the fire as well over and over again.
I'm a big fan of effects.
I imagine the enemy's just going like, this guy never learns. Like, he just keeps running into it.
I like to make sure that my enemies have sympathy for me.
I've always loved folks who explore in various web comics and stuff the thought process of NPCs as they what is this guy doing? Learning the controls, bouncing up and down, spinning around.
He keeps hitting to a wall when he flies.
I still remember the first time my mum played a game and like, it was literally just like one stick looking up, turning around, and then she'd stop. And then
we were all there once.
Oh yes.
Right.
I'm there now.
Dominion dealt with. We need to start again this signal.
I don't mean to boast, but I found it before Max.
Good job.
Thanks, guys.
Doing really well.
Godfather Phil 87 asking in the Twitch chat there, when can we play? If you have pre-ordered the game, if you've got yourself access to the VIP demo this weekend, you will be able to play this weekend. Right now we are discovering that there are a lot of people trying to jump into the servers all at once, which is pushing us up at capacity. So we're expanding that capacity as we go on through the evening. We want to make sure as many people can play as possible this weekend, but you'll have that opportunity to jump in and play the demo for yourself this weekend, provided you've got access. If you've pre-ordered the game from a select retailer, or if you've ordered the game digitally from the storefronts on console or PC, you'll get access. If you are getting a pre-order code from your retailer, make sure you take it to the Anthem website at anthemgame.com, click on where it says demos at the top of the page, and enter in your code there. When you do that, you'll be then granted access to the demo, which is otherwise available for everyone to download. So if you're not going to jump in this weekend, there will be a free demo available to play next weekend. So you can preload and be ready to go when that stuff is available. But you've done it, Sean. Good job. When does it come out? Oh, Anthem is indeed going to be out on the 22nd of February. If you subscribe to Origin Access or you subscribe to EA Access on the Xbox One, you will be able to play the game as part of our Play First trial early on the 15th of February. So there will be ability to do that. Again, what we're playing now is a very different slice of the game. You're automatically leveled up to level 10. You're jumped straight ahead in the story to experience this content, which is what we're doing here on the Triple Threat Quest. But you won't be able to carry over any progress you make from these demos. You will be starting fresh when you jump in. However, if you do play the demos, particularly the VIP demo this weekend, you'll get access to a special vinyl that you'll be able to use in your customization. If you haven't seen that, take yourself over to the Twitters. I believe BioMarkDara has already shared screenshots of what it is that looks like. It's a very cool vinyl wrap that you'll be able to apply to your Javelin suits. That again, if you don't play the VIP demo, you won't get access to that when the game launches. Right, we're going back into the manifold chamber then. We've got the access key we need.
Will I still have Max?
you'll still have Max. Max is not abandoning
Thank
you.
goodness. We'll never complete this otherwise.
What about when I come off stream and just like in general?
What do you do? Get to the tube station. Like, Max?
Max?
Where are you?
I need Max.
Question from the Bolak in the Twitch chat there. I says, I know you guys aren't engineers, but any idea what the game is telling you? You don't have VIP access, but the site tells you I do. Again, just make sure that when you've logged in on the website and redeemed your code, that it is indeed linked to the same account that you would play if you happen to then play it on console. Naturally, if you play on PC, you've logged into the correct account already, you've done the right job. But it can often be that folks maybe don't understand that your PC Origin account maybe holds a different email address to what you use on the console. So if you're ever in any doubt, load up one of your EA games, load up a game like FIFA or Battlefield, go into the options, go into where it says account, and that will show you your email address. So you can double check this stuff before you redeem your code. If you encounter any issues like that, take yourselves over to help.ea.com, get in touch with an EA customer support advisor, they'll be able to talk you through that process. But do be aware there are a couple of error messages floating around as you try and load up the game. You may be in a repeated loop on the loading screen, you may be told that you can't connect to the servers or that they're currently at capacity. Again, we'll get those resolved as the evening progresses, wherever you are in the world. We do want everyone to be able to play the content that you're seeing this weekend.
For a moment, Max disappeared.
Oh,
Did you get worried?
I did. I genuinely grabbed my heart when I saw him.
Oh my goodness. To be fair, he isn't actually doing much right now. It's all you. It was all within you the whole time, Sean. You were actually doing the work.
Well, let's see on the end screen. We're going to see just how much Max genuinely did contribute to this
We'll
versus
just
this. So chat, get ready to pass judgment.
Yeah. If I don't beat him in damage taken.
Now this was an interesting bit because you had to kind of figure out a thing here.
Don't make me figure out.
Our team at the event on Monday was struggling a little bit with this one because we were all just like, video games, and yeah, I'll just see how well you do with
Don't.
Quite curious. Because I think you said you figured it out, didn't you? You guys, was it you guys who?
Did I?
I can't remember. Someone I was talking to said they kind of. I was like, we just kind of accidentally accessed it here.
No, I think you're right. Yeah, we accidentally figured it out.
And someone was like, oh, it was because of the thing that I won't tell you yet.
Just tell me.
No.
Just
No backseat.
No backseat. What's this stream been the last hour?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Helpful advice.
So I'm guessing it has to be the same pattern.
Folks who are asking in the chat there, where do you find your friend codes? If you've already redeemed your code on the Anthem website, go back to the Anthem website and you'll see there is a section on there that says refer a friend. There is a special web link you can give. It's not actually a code, but you share that web link with 3 of your friends, they'll get access to this weekend, which is, again, a lovely way for you to make use of this. And pro tip, if you haven't pre-ordered the game, but you see on your friends list your friends are playing, start badgering them for their codes.
What have you done, Adam? But the cool thing is with the friend codes that your friends can choose whichever platform they want as well, so they're not stuck to your platform, which is, I mean, maybe give them the code, they don't even want to play with you, you know? Oh yeah, I'm just going to use this on my other console. I think the clue that, from talking to my friends, is that it's something to do with there's hints on the walls, maybe?
Oh, don't make me look at things.
Yeah, you might have to look at things. Don't mean to alarm you. There might be something involved here.
Max!
Max, you can
Figure it out, Max!
I like to imagine Max is actually.
Max, that is not the solution, all right?
That was the first thing I did. I shot them.
Let's solve this puzzle properly, okay?
Okay, all right. So, is it?
Don't ask me any specifics because I have no idea. We just got in here by accident. But that's what I heard, you know. So there's some visual clues somewhere.
Excuse me, Mr. Freeman.
What's the big circle thing back
No
there?
spoilers for Freeman.
What's that?
Freeman, please.
That might give us some clues.
No.
Absolutely useless, nothing.
I've been tricked.
Bamboozled.
Is it something to do? I mean, there's probably people who want to watch the customization, so I do believe that some help would be.
Genuinely can't help you. I wish I could.
No, we're going to make sure to work this out. We're going to make him solve this puzzle.
That's the worst kind of friend.
Yeah, so what's trying to happen now is that we've entered the inner chamber. We're trying to recover the manifold. In order to do that, though, we have to deactivate the barriers. So there are the 3 wheels around the room that when you interact with them will display a different symbol. And if you can input the right sequence of symbols, that will end the mission.
I think, for me, I think the first one was blue, is what I remember. I don't think that helps much. I mean, what's above the symbols?
You're literally just putting the control.
Go on, Max! You can do it, Max!
You're like, I don't want to get involved, Max. You seem to be really sure of yourself.
Just don't start messing with Max's solution now, because Max is on to
No,
something
exactly,
here.
exactly. That's why I put the controller down, and I'm
This
just
was
gonna.
the thing. We were playing as a team of 4, and each of us had like a different idea of what to do. So we're all like going around ruining each other's plans.
I mean, yeah. The biggest issue for me is I can't talk to Max right now, and you know, like I feel as if there's a genius behind him, and I don't want to like interrupt that. Is there something up there? Go on, Max.
Maybe. It's quite a large area.
I've heard noise. Nope, the activate barrier still is there.
You needlessly got optimistic there, didn't you?
I did. I did. Admittedly, the one thing that I didn't want to happen on this stream is for me to be the only one playing and have to solve a puzzle. So.
It is the worst case scenario, isn't it, really? It's a lot of pressure.
But I do feel, lucky to be playing it, and I am really enjoying it. I'm just really grateful for Max. Max, if you're out there, you're the man.
We appreciate your existence, my dude.
See,
okay,
right, so
I think the one on the left of the blue orb, so there's a blue orb there.
Yeah, so this is the left
No,
one.
that's the right one.
No, that's the left.
If you look towards the back one.
So if you're facing the orb this way.
Yeah. Go to the other side. I think the other side was blue.
The classic, we don't know our left.
Are we stage left? Are we left? I mean, it's just so much.
Okay, so you're saying blue here.
Maybe. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Absolutely.
All right.
Let's go with that. At least it looks like you're doing something as well, so Max doesn't lose hope.
Yeah, he's just like this guy.
He's like, oh my god.
Okay, blue.
These blue renewed.
Okay, Max is just standing there. I believe in you, Max. He's a genius.
Onto something, clearly.
Okay.
So I reckon do that one purple and the other one red.
Okay, all right, I can do that.
Strategic Tactic asking there, will enemies drop specific loot, or is there just one loot table? Again, the loot tables will differ depending on the activity that you're actually participating in the game, depending on the enemies that you're coming up against, and it'll change even further depending on your pilot level, because again, a very unique part of Anthem is just that if you've gone into the game quite early, you've smashed ahead of it, you've been telling your friends endlessly, you should come and play this game, it's great fun. Again, you can still play with your friends and still enjoy the game on that same kind of parity of level. Naturally, your friend may have access to different abilities, they may have access to other javelin suits that you won't. Your friend may just get frustrated. But yeah, you'll have the ability to play with your friends, and so it may be that your friends have access to different loot that you won't necessarily get up to.
Max!
Right, so that's, is that just corresponding to what you've already got in there? But like, are you supposed to match it? Yeah, I think you're supposed to match it to the wall. There you go. See, I told you it's on the walls.
Okay.
So,
okay,
I've finally solved the puzzle.
I've also interacted with Max so he knows what's happening.
Yes.
Through shooting.
It's the universal language.
So yes,
right.
symbols up on the left-hand wall. We've got that one. Let's grab the others.
There we go.
So Max, let's have a look at this one.
Let's see if Max understood what I was doing. This is really a test for Max.
Right, is there a thingy on the wall, boy? Please be a thingy on the wall, boy.
So you're halfway there.
Okay, so there's...
So now you know what you're looking for. You're looking for more symbols, and you know you've got that one right.
Yeah.
You could try and process of elimination it, but that tactic hasn't worked so far.
Let's go to the middle one and have a look at that one and see if that's more obvious. I believe in you.
Hamster Monkey's even jumping into the chat here to give you the answer. Hamster Monkey's volunteering.
Thank you, Hamster Monkey. I've been waiting!
Right red, middle purple, left yellow.
Wait, that's quite different. Oh no, is it?
Did you see middle purple?
That might be right. That's, yeah, nearly there.
Okay, this is a terrible time to announce that I can't see colour.
Oh no!
I'm part dog. Right, okay, so that's purple and...
Red.
Red. So this one should be... No, because red was over there.
Oh.
Help me.
Okay.
Okay.
Purple? No. Yeah. You know what? Yellow. Oh! Hey!
You've done it, ladies and gentlemen.
It was just completely science.
Yeah.
I'm really glad we scienced the way out of that one.
Max, you were no help.
Let's give Max a bit of a emote here, and let's say thank you to him. Let's give a round of applause for Max. There we go.
But I also hope he doesn't think that was sarcastic.
Yeah.
Good for you, Max.
Right, and that will finish up the first mission that's available in the VIP demo. How about that?
Hello.
What was the guy's name who helped me?
Hamster.
Hamster.
I'll get the exact name back up from here in the chat.
Hamster?
But there was quite a few people dropping it in the chat. I did also see Bullseye KK in the chat as well, trying to share us the answer.
How many were in caps?
How many were preceded with some sort of insult? Gosh, Sean. can't believe it took you that long. No, that was nice because I didn't see that first wall bit when I first played, so it was nice being able to actually see it visually.
Yeah.
But you'll encounter lots of different missions like that where, again, you're going to have to look around the environment to try and solve the missions. Not every solution can be solved by shooting at it.
Even the point.
But such is the fun. Yeah, so that was our first mission completed. Again, we'll check out our end screen here and we'll see what kind of loot we've pulled out of that mission. And then we'll take a look at customization, so stick around with us here. We will show you more of the game before we end our stream this evening.
Yeah.
If you are just joining us, whether you're watching over on YouTube, whether you're watching on Twitch, you're watching on Twitter, Facebook, good evening to you. We are aware right now a lot of folks can't currently connect to the VIP demo. We are working on that. Again, keep an eye on our Twitter account. The EA Help Twitter account in particular has been tweeting out our latest status updates for it. Right now, we're trying to make sure that we can comfortably scale up the experience for everyone so that we don't have it that you're constantly being disconnected. So if you've got in, fantastic. Otherwise, don't panic too much. You will be able to get in later on this evening as we ramp the servers up. We're meanwhile just pointing at our screens to try and do the same because we all want to play too. But we recognise that folks are currently disappointed, but we will get you in this weekend, we promise.
Yeah.
Yeah. First mission went well. No deaths. Well done.
Oh yeah. If we set that bar at the minimum, I did quite well. Yeah.
Puzzle solving skills, 2 out of 10. But
Yeah. Well, I mean, I couldn't shoot at it, so there was no real point.
Just solve the puzzle, forehead. Should be easy, gosh.
Just hoping for Max.
I'm gonna miss Max.
I want to miss Max as well.
It's a great addition to the stream.
Can we find Max? Please find Max. Hashtag let's find Max.
We're all like, let's find Max, have a nice time, and it's like, hunt him down.
We must find him.
And poor Max as well. He's no idea he's been live on Twitch to the entire audience who's been in here.
We've got playing with a guy with a panicked face.
I like to imagine he's actually maybe like, I don't know, 9 years old. And
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like stumbled in the game. He's just like, oh, this is so nice.
This is so nice. I can't believe I have to team up this noob.
Bless him.
Good old Max.
Yeah, for folks who are asking in the Twitch chat there, we are playing on the Xbox One X this weekend. Again, the game is available on multiple consoles.
Yeah.
If you play on PC though, and you like playing with controllers, because even though again you can play at mouse and keyboard, these do indeed work. So if you do have yourself an Xbox controller lying around, you can hook that up. It will change all the button prompts, so if you're more used to playing that. I personally love playing on my PC, but I will use one of these.
Yeah.
I like my keyboards for first-person shooters, but I find that I get a lot more control out of using one of these. So
Yeah, I mean,
if
for
you
anybody
have a
wondering.
controller, hook it up, you'll be able to play on that. But again, you guys got to play mouse and keyboard. Ella, you was playing the mouse and keyboard this week. How'd you find it?
I actually found it a lot easier than I initially thought I was going to find it, because I was like, oh, I'm the same. I usually play first-person keyboard and mouse, third-person controller. But I was like, I'll give this a go. But it was really good, especially with the flying. The flying was like, it felt really intuitive. It's just like, it almost like glides. Like it's not too like stop and start at all.
Yeah. Right, while we're waiting for this to jump back into Fort Tarsis then, and what we'll do is we'll take a look at some of the gameplay that these guys recorded earlier on in the week. So we'll take a look at some gameplay here from the Interceptor class, because again, we've been talking about this for a while. So this is the Interceptor's version of the mission that you guys just saw played, where we were, again, trying to solve this puzzle. And I'm guessing you guys did it in a lot better time. Yeah.
I don't know. I was just having fun. I was just going to say it feels really natural on the controller though, because I do like a nice keyboard and I do work a lot with Xbox, use controllers, and it just feels like really good. So the controller works very, very nicely with the movement.
Did you say this is not the same mission, is it?
Yeah, this is on the exact same mission here. So I think, or at least in the same area. So
yeah, it must be in the same area, because I didn't shoot spiders. But
spicy.
although I would have preferred to shoot spiders than use my mind.
I was using my sniper there because I was like, well, let's try something a little bit different. It's got shooting guns, so the sniper's felt really good as well.
Yeah, talk us through the abilities that you're actually using here on the Interceptor class. Because we're seeing you just throwing in some very dangerous looking grenades and mines.
Yeah, so from what I remember, there was, you had your little shurikens. You could sort of like fire them quickly at enemies to sort of maybe stagger them a little bit, make them think twice about coming towards you. And then you had your acid grenade, which was really cool, because I think, if I remember rightly, the acid grenade, you could charge it up a little bit, and you could have various levels of the grenade. So you could spam it and kind of create like a bit of a barrier around you. Or you could charge it up and do like more intense sort of grenades. And here you'll see the super ability, the ultimate ability, where you're essentially just a fist of fury. You just don't care. You can't die. You're running around slashing everything. It feels amazing. Yeah.
It looks so cool.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
I love that one. But no, and then I like that bit. When you stop, you do a little pee-pee dance. You're like, oh,
That's a
great.
technical term.
Yeah.
It does beg the question of what do you do if you're in the javelin suit and you need to visit the best?
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, you got to cool down your suit somehow.
But
I'm not comfortable with that.
I'm not encouraging this. But yeah, I was just like, can I kill all these eggs? Please? I don't like spiders when I stop them from existing entirely. As you can see, he's just testing out the wall limitation.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
The good thing about hitting walls is that it doesn't really penalise you apart from the fact that you hit a wall and it takes time to recover, and that's it.
Yeah.
You don't get like, oh, you run into a wall, that's half your health gone.
Yeah.
So that is nice as well. Player friendly.
Yeah, I think because obviously the developers taken into account there's going to be people getting used to flying and hitting into walls quite a bit. As a professional flyer myself, I've never had that once.
You've graduated pilot school.
Yeah, I have graduated.
Proudly announce it, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what I appreciate, because you can be flying around, and yeah, it's really friendly to people who may be new to the game, who don't really, aren't so comfortable with moving around so quickly. But if you are really on point with your movement and you're dodging and you're precise with it, it will reward you so much, and you will be like just at a higher level of gameplay.
Like a really nice fluid motion that you've got going on, which will benefit you actually fighting as well.
Yeah.
You'll be dodging, ducking, diving, dipping.
And that's it. Another one, go on, you've got it, go on.
Weaving was the one you missed.
Is it weaving?
And there was one point where I was kind of like dipping around and like, you just like ability, dodge ability, ability fly, dodge ability, and it's just like constant action over and over again, and I love that. It's just you're always thinking about the next little maneuver you're going to do. It's just, and it's like, I love it, so good. Yeah, that was a really expert.
No, that was tactical.
Well, see, I found the shurikens are really actually quite useful because the enemies have shields, and if you don't shoot the shield, if you shoot it and then you stop shooting, you're able to. So you have to keep consistent. And sometimes you're reloading, and it takes a while to reload, and it's so shuriken. Yeah.
Again, and this is definitely one of the strengths of the system, is that ability to do that. Now, Colossus does it in a very different way.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Interceptor is especially good.
How customizable is that then? Like, is it kind of the same, or is there options for different
You
locations?
are going to it may be a little bit later on. Right, folks. Well, we've been streaming Anthem for the last hour and a half or so. We were able to get into the servers. We were able to jump in and show you some of the free play. We were able to show you one of the missions. And I think what we're going to do here is we're going to say our good evenings to you. Again, we are aware that the vast majority of you are desperate to get into Anthem and you want to experience the VIP demo. We are currently aware that again, the servers are experiencing these types of issues. We do want to make sure that we scale the servers responsibly so that folks who get into the game now will be impacted by that, and gradually we'll be able to let them know. I promise you will be part of our VIP demo, and we hope that you've enjoyed what we've been able to show you today. And special thanks to the guests. So I appreciate
very much.
you guys did get to play it this week, but not this evening. But Ella, thank you very much for joining us.
Alright, thank you for having me.
You going to be streaming some Anthem this weekend?
I hope so. I'm supposed to be moving, but I might just like stream from the top. I really want to play it.
When you come to stream, so where are the people able to find you?
Twitch.tv/.
Well, make sure you're following that channel if you want to see some gameplay this weekend. Leah, I don't even need to ask the question. You can stream this as well.
No, I thought I just have a nice relaxing week. Just like lying on the sofa for a bit. I don't know. Yes, I'm going to be playing that so streaming that all over on my channel at twitch.tv/Leah. So thank you.
I'm sure, listen, you've done an amazing job. You've
That's a
carried,
strong word, but I appreciate
you've
it.
carried us here. And we'll send our message to Max and thank you.
Yeah, if you can find Max somehow, and just thank him for putting up with it. It's genuinely grateful for being able to play it. When you get a chance to actually play a win being able to play it. I'm sure the Twitch people I'd rather watch something you can play. It's fair enough, but
remember, it's all his fault.
yes.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll leave you again with just a reminder of accounts that you should follow. Make sure you're getting the very latest updates on the service now. If you take yourself over to Twitter, make sure you're following at come and drop a link to you in the Twitter account. Follow that account. So that account is going to keep you up to date with service now as you go through the evening. Again, if you guys just want to take a break from the again, take a break from this, jump in on some of the other Twitch streams. You'll find a guy in this stream game live now and switch the channel over to that sort of experience there. But follow at EA Help and follow at Anthem Game. We'll keep you updated as the evening goes on. If you want to follow myself, I'm